This is a quick hitter today. I'm going to be breaking down what I earned in every year of my 9-year engineering career. This is for anyone who's like me and just want to know what you're getting into. I'm going to break down my path of my engineering career, and this isn't the typical path. This is just a path so you can have something to compare yourself to. So boom, let's get into it. We're going to start this in 2015 when I was just an engineering intern, and this is going to be a quick hitter, you know, for the first 3 years, because I started and I worked that summer in 2015 as an engineering intern, and I did that subsequently in 2016 and in 2017. And what I made in those 3 years was all about the same. The first year I made $23 an hour. Then I went on to make $24 an hour at the same company, and then I eventually made $25 an hour in my last year interning there. So then I moved on to, you know, after I got my degree, I graduated and whatnot. In 2018, I actually started my full-blown career as a structural engineer 1. And the salary I made in that first year was $65,800. For me, it was life-changing money, you know, coming up from where I came up from. So, you know, I was definitely not complaining. And then it moved on to 2019, where it wasn't too much of a difference. I just got a small quality of life increase. And I think I went up to about $67,000 salary that year. But then I had the biggest and most impactful change to my career that could have happened, and that's transitioning from a structural engineer 1 to a naval architect contracting for the government. I went from a salary of $67,000 to a salary of $84,000. So that was at the tail end of 2019, and then I proceeded to go into 2020 at that salary, and then also I made that salary in 2021. But also at the tail end of 21, I had another job change, a smaller job change, and that was going from a contractor for the federal government to an actual federal employee. And that was a small increase in salary to about $85,650. Federal jobs have so much more job security than a regular job, so I was definitely all in for that. So boom, moving into 2022, the first year as a full-blown federal employee, I made $88,037. And that just came from a small cost of living increase from the year prior. At the start of 2023, I was able to make a salary of $92,246. But that didn't last for long, because then in March of that year, in March of 2023, I got a GS increase from a GS 12 to a GS 13, and that increased my salary to a whopping $99,714. I mean, they could have just gave me the 6 figures just so I could stunt, but I'm saying, I ain't complaining. Then in 2024, I got another cost of living increase as a GS 13, and my salary became $104,861. So boom, then I was able to get one more pay raise to my current salary today, which is $108,357. So boom, that was my trajectory. And as I go along, I'll be dropping videos on exactly how to maximize your opportunity so that you can put yourself in a position to increase your salary every year as well. So boom, thank you all again. Peace.